2 or 3 years later and got that John Deere.
Yeah, how'd that go?
And I couldn't keep up with the D17 that I bought in '65.
Yeah.
Traded the WD off for that D19. And after I had that about a year, my dad says that darn WD-45 had been in a little better shape. It'd do as much work as that darn D19 could practically, and not quite, but it'd do pretty as much work for half the fuel. My dad, he didn't like that D19 whatsoever because it used so much fuel. And it was a big enough tractor, the machinery that the WD and the 14 could handle was too small for the D19. It could haul it, but my gosh, it'd haul disc half again the width of what we had, and harrows. Pretty any kind of machinery you had, why the D19 played with it, in other words. So it was burning just as much fuel to pull as if we'd had 14, 15-foot disc and 16-foot harrows. Why it would have pulled it, utilized the fuel better. And the WD and the D14 were doing the same work on half the fuel.
But you got a John Deere after that D19, right?
I traded the... How did I do that? I traded the 14 off then, I guess, and got the 2510, yeah. Well, how did I have the 19 and the... I remember I traded that...
You must have
traded something over to Carroll and got that D17 that I got now.
I think you did the 19 in for the 17, didn't you? Because you said the 17 could just...
Yeah, that's what I did.
Could
I bought the 19 at Sandusky, but I traded over to Carroll and got the 17 2 years later.
Yep.
That's how I did that. Got rid of that damn gas hole again. And then I traded the 14 by 66, 67. The 14 was beginning to show wear and so on, but I thought I better be getting something different because the El Chalmers dealers were disappearing. And I forget, I think Cork had sold out to somebody else and the dealership was there, but didn't know for how long.
Yep.
So I thought I ought to get another tractor to kind of match up with the 17 for horsepower and so on. So I traded the 14 up to Cass City for the John Deere 2510. I was supposed to have the same horsepower as the D17, get into the John Deere.
Weren't you guys chopping corn one year with that John Deere and got it stuck?
Picking corn.
Picking corn?
Picking corn, and that damn thing, I didn't see a mud puddle, it was stuck. Yeah, right where Eddie's got corn, right along the line fence here, Carmers.
Yep.
Just over there about 2 dozen rows, there's a low place up near that end. And I was picking corn that first fall with it. I got it in the spring of that fall, picking corn in that field there, and got over that low spot, down that old John Deere go. Front end would sink into the X, and he tried to back out, couldn't back out, back end would go down.
Yeah?
I'd get the John Deere out, back in to get it on an angle, get buried, trying to get hitched on it.
Uh-huh.
My dad, he was up here to the other end of the field there, waiting for me to get to the end with the wagon load of corn or whatever, and with the 17. And he come back there, and I was trying to get that damn corn picker out of there in the wagon, and I was having a heck of a time. I wasn't getting nowhere. All I do was getting stuck. I was able to get out, but I couldn't get the picker or the wagon with me. And one day he came back there and he was shaking his head as he got up there, and I got that John Deere out of there, and he unhooked the wagon. I said, unhook that wagon. I said, I'll back that 17, you back that 17 in there, and I can get that corn picker. I know darn well with that. He got it chewed up so bad, he said, he probably can't even get it with that. And I said, let me get in the seat, I'll get it in there, and I'll get that corn picker. And I did.
Yeah?
I backed in there, and I got that corn picker out. And then I think he got in there with the John Deere and got the wagon, pulled that around, hooked on, and went on picking.
Huh.
My dad, he didn't like the John Deere very good. It was harder for him to get off and on it, and he liked the D17 better.
It's a good tractor.
Yeah, so I got to the end. I think I switched back to the John Deere and put that back on the picker, and he took the corn, went unloaded, and the next time around I got stuck again. So I ended up, I kept going out around the farther, quitting, pull out of the rows of corn quicker before I'd get anywhere near that hole, and I'd get around it with the John Deere. But if I had I think when I got done picking and got over on dry ground clear through, I think I took the 17 the next day and just the picker in the empty wagon, and I went through there. I picked all that damn corn I couldn't get with the John Deere. I picked it with the D17.
Huh.
And I found other jobs that John Deere couldn't handle it. It would take it, but I'd have to shift down 1 or 2 gears to do the work without labor in the tractor.